Good morning, everyone, and welcome to a beautiful Saturday here in southern Colorado. And take this second to enjoy some nature because, of course, a beautiful weekend on the ranch means projects. We are still finishing up the Nana Savanna. So we've made it down past the first pole. Eric's got all his tension rods out here. We have the fence being pulled by a pole and then the next pole being pulled by the next pole. So it is staying pretty taut. He's getting it connected. So I just came out to help him, and look who else came out to help us. It's Bob. Bob is the biggest of the 6 kittens that were born here in February. There's 3 orange males, 2 black females, well, really tortoiseshell females, and 1 white male. So Boppy's the prettiest of the boys. Hi, Boppy. Oh, what a good boy. He likes a good pet. Everyone else, it's mid-morning, so everyone else has found their nap place, but not Bob. He's helping. I was inside, working happily in there, and Eric said, "Hey, put on your boots for a second and come out here." That was dangerous. It ended up being a lot more than just, "Hey, put on your boots a second." So here he is, the man himself, hard at work, with his lovely hat. Got to have a hat here. The sun kills you if you don't have a hat. He bought a new tool so that he can cut everything and get it all the way it's supposed to be. He's got it all the way started from the fence there, all the way down. Tightening up this one now. He did the first probably 70 or so feet basically on his own. But now we're getting to the shorter poles, and he wants to have it pulled tight in the middle, so he needs some help to get it done. Well, he probably doesn't need some help. It's just easier with some help to get it all done. So there's what he did already. This will be the Nana Savanna. So some grass, some trees. The chickens like the trees. They like to hide out under there. Everybody's watching what we're doing. And there's Bob again. Hi, Bob. Bob's going to help Eric through the fence. Gotta love a helpful cat. Luckily, we don't have 8 of them out here, just him, which is surprising. All right, let's go check out what some of the other animals are doing. We know what this animal is doing. He's moving on to the telephone pole now. So while he's doing that, we'll go see what everyone else is doing. Wait, I got sidetracked along the way, because I bet you did not know that this is a special kind of grass called catgrass. And there's why. The little cat. Did you see him in there? He's hiding. Wait for him. I was hoping he would run right at the camera and just come flying out the end. But he chose to go a different direction. And there he is, Bop. Tori calls him Bop Boppington. Come on, Bop. Let's go see what everybody's doing. Chickens are free range, so they're out. Here they are, sitting in the shade. There's not a whole lot of shade here in southern Colorado. Normally they're under the pine trees by this time of day, but they're a little upset that we're out here. So some of them got locked in with the goats. They're not super happy, including Turkey. Turkey's never super happy. But I'm waiting for him to charge the fence and try to peck me through the fence. Don't laugh, he does it. He can be pretty nasty when he wants to be. Although so far I've made it through today without any incidents. There's Handsome Dan. He keeps Turkey in line when Turkey's being a turkey. And there's some baby goats. That's Sunny and Screech. Han Solo's back there. And there's Bob. Hi, Bob. Did you come to help? He's so helpful. More chickens. And there's Munchie laying out there and Coco. I think I see Hawk out there. They're laying in the sun. It's about 75 today. With the breeze, it's a little cool. Oh boy, this happened today. This is not good. Watch this. Let me remind you, she's 6. We had to move the seat up, which we just figured out that the seat moves on the tractor. We had to move the seat up for her to reach the pedal. But here we go. I remember when I was about 10, I crashed my grandpa's riding lawnmower. They never let me drive a tractor again. I can't imagine why. But Tori did a good job. She didn't run into anything. So we ran a little short of fence. We had to take some out of the existing goat pen. It had been rolled up and it was just kind of sitting in the middle because they had people who owned it before us had multiple pens, and then they decided they only needed a couple pens. So they rolled the fence in the middle but left the majority of it. So Wesley's out with no pants again. Tori. That's not helpful, Tori. So now the goats are happy. We moved that fence out of their pen. They have a little extra room to go and explore. Oh, there's Tori helping. They have a little extra room that they can go and explore. And there's actually a little weed pile in there that was growing under the fence that was there. So they got a little extra weed. And we just figured out today, although we've really never had to do it before, that we can move fence with the tractor. So this is filmed in Tori vision, so don't expect to actually be able to see anything. Eventually, there we go. The tractor is pulling it. We hooked it to the hooks on the wagon and just pulled it across because that fence is strangely heavy, much heavier than you think it's going to be. So we just pulled it to where we needed it to go. Worked out really well. With Wesley helping, he's got pliers that he's trying to crimp everything with. And the kids help to unroll some fence. They have to do something. They can't just sit inside and watch videos all day, which is what they prefer to do. Actually, that's not true. They like to come out and help until they get hot or tired, and then they don't want to help anymore. But they're all right for now. The kids have gone back inside. We got all the fence rolled out. So now we started at the other end. Eric's got the first fence up by the gate. Rambo's in there somewhere. Oh, there he is, looking at the girls. He's getting the first section up by the gate. We got to go down that section and around the pole. And then that's it. We're almost done. We took a lunch break, which I did not video. The chickens are not pleased. They're all over at the edge. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? We want out. So they're going to be more upset than the goats, but they still get to free range a lot, much more than normal chickens. They just don't have. They've been on about 5 acres usually, but this will help keep them a little safer from coyotes too, because they've been disappearing during the day. So coyotes are getting brave. But this will hopefully keep them a little bit safer. And here you have it. Not perfect, but I think for our first big fencing job, I think we did a pretty good job. Some of the fence is a little wonky. We need to put some more supports in it, but I think it looks really great. I don't know how much you can see from the inside. It kind of disappears into the light, but it's actually still a really big space. The animals still have a lot of room, and there's a lot of grass in there to eat. It's all the way from the close end of the pens to the far end of the pens, which is pretty far. I mean, probably 100 feet or so, maybe a little more even. And then all the way down in between the runs, which we still have to put some fence on the ends. I was just thinking electric fence, but I think Eric wants to do more, so we'll see. But here's our first visitor to the Nana Savanna. We let Rambo out. He's been sequestered for a while, so he's happy to get out and get some grass. He didn't have any in his pen. So our job is done, and now Tori can drive the tractor away. Thanks for joining us for another great day on the Nana Savanna and Bliss Ranch.